Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of Payne Tech News. Well, spring is here and it's time for new beginnings. Let's get our show started with this great report from Sanaya. She's going to talk about spring sports.
What's your favorite spring sport? I have a majority of different spring sports I like to watch, although I'm not active. Do you know what sports are even played in the spring? If not, I'm here to talk about the sports that are played. Some sports that are now being played are baseball, softball, girls lacrosse, boys lacrosse, soccer, volleyball, etc. Girls volleyball is also one of my favorite spring sports to watch in the spring. There are also many spring sports that are being played now that people don't really speak on, such as swimming, golf, tennis, and track. Swimming is also another one of my favorite spring sports, and although it can be tiring, swimming is so much fun. Can you swim? Here are some graphics of golf, swimming, and tennis, and also my favorite sport, volleyball. Have you ever participated in a spring sport? If so, which one? The only one I've ever participated in was swimming, and I loved it just as much as everyone else did. We are now at the end of today's spring sports segment, and if you never played one, you should think about trying. Reporting from Newark, New Jersey, I'm Sanaya from PT News.
Thanks, Sanaya, for that great report about spring sports. Hey, Wayne, tell us what you have on your side about spring news.
Thanks, Arlie, and hello, everyone. I've got a great story for you from Soul Marie about the great places you can go enjoy this spring season.
Like the warm weather? I certainly do. And with this snow, a lot of people in this season are planning to visit many places and see lots of things during this season of spring. That being said, I'm going to list some places that you can visit and things that you can see during this season specifically. One of the most convenient, easy places to go during the spring is Branch Brook Park. During spring, the flowers begin to change to cherry blossoms, so it's a great sightseeing area. Only that, but if you're taking a long stroll, you'll see lots of active animals around this season, so that's a good thing too if you want to take photos or just look at nature. If you're looking for a place to eat this season, maybe you should try the Cape in Jersey City. It's actually a really good place for Korean food. I actually went there some time ago and the food is really amazing and fresh. So it's a good place to hang out with your family and friends. One last place I like to list is actually something you can actually find in multiple parts of New Jersey. Around the springtime, every springtime there's always festivals, randomly. So if you see one, you should definitely go. Wrapping everything up, I think spring has a very nostalgic feel to it, and it's important to savor the season, especially considering how the climate is nowadays. Reporting from Newark, New Jersey, I'm Summer Pidia, reporting for Payne Tech News.
Thank you for the outstanding report, Soul Marie. I didn't know there were so many places to go and so many things to do during spring. We should all get out there and take a look at the beautiful scenery this year. Who's up next, Arlie?
Well, Wayne, now let's take a look at what Lourdes has for us with this unique perspective on spring.
Good evening, everyone. The sun's out, as you can see, which brings us to our next topic of the day. Close your eyes. Picture yourself taking a nice stroll down the park with cool breezes. You can hear the birds chirping and the trees swaying. The sun's out, and so is everyone else. Open your eyes. What season are we in? Summer? Not quite. Spring? Yes. This year, in 2021, spring began on Saturday, March 20th, and proceeds to end on Sunday, June 20th. So that is exactly 3 months of spring that we have this year. For many, spring is a symbol of new beginnings, growth, hope, as well as love. During this season, many holidays occur. These holidays include Easter, Mother's Day, April Fool's, Cinco de Mayo, and so much more. During this season, animals awaken from hibernation, fresh buds bloom, and Earth literally comes to life. For us humans, it's a wake-up call for us to try new things and bring our dreams to life. So today, I leave you ladies and gents with a simple quote. Vision without execution is hallucination, said by our great inventor, Thomas Edison. Hopefully, this wakes you guys up. And that's it for today's segment. I hope spring is good to you. Reporting live from Newark, New Jersey, I'm Lourdes Pierre for PT News.
Well, that's a great way to look at spring. Thanks for that report, Lourdes. Wayne, what's our final report for today?
Well, closing out the show for us today, we have Kiara with great information about the wonderful sport of spring softball. Let's take a look.
Good morning and welcome to another episode of Payne Tech News. Spring is filled with a lot of nice weather. During this season, a lot of sports are played, both indoors and outdoors. Today I would like to talk to you about my favorite sport, softball. Softball is very similar to the sport baseball, it's just played with a bigger ball. The first game was played in Chicago on Thanksgiving Day. The first actual softball was actually a boxing glove tied up in his lace and the bat was a stick. In the year 1888, softball was moved to outdoor fields. In 1926, the sport was renamed softball. Each softball game has 7 innings, and at least each player should bat once every inning unless the other team gets 3 quick outs. In softball, the ball is pitched underhand in either the form of windmilling or lobbing. When you go out to bat, you get 3 strikes. If you swing at a ball and miss, that's a strike, and if you foul the ball, that's also considered a strike. You also get 4 balls when you go out to bat. A ball is when the pitcher pitches a bad ball and you don't swing at it. Once you get 4 balls, that is a free walk to first base. Here's a clip of how it's done.
Little blue third baseman comes on, and it's a diving play.
It is important that when you're playing, you know and understand the positions on the field. The 9 positions of the sport are pitcher, catcher, first base, second base, shortstop, right field, left field, and center field. I have played softball for about 5 years now, and I love it. I bat righty and I play outfield. I definitely enjoy the sport, the new friends I make, and the teamwork. Well, that's all I have for today. Thanks for tuning in. Reporting from Newark, New Jersey, I'm Kiara for Payne Tech News. Bye!
Thanks, Kiara, for that great report about softball. Well, that's all the time we have for today, everyone. Take care, get out there, and enjoy the spring season. Bye-bye!